It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the New York Jets and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Next on Madden Football.
Where the Gator Bowl once stood, now stands this facility. Everbank Field, as EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Jacksonville, Florida. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy...
Greg Zuerlein out for the opening kick. And we're off from Jacksonville. Here's Parker Washington with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And bringing them out to former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence has had... career. Over 50 starts in high school and a winner all the way along. A national champion and 3-year starter at Clemson, and really a starter from day one after the first pick in the braft in Jacksonville. The key for Trevor at this level, though, is to do it season in and season out. That's what the greats before him have done. The Bradys, the Mannings, the #1 picks of the past. If you want to become a great and you want to take your game to another level, you got to do it year in and year out.
Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
No gain on the play, and now it's 4th and long.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up for the defense to force 4th and long.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Punt meets him at the 28. Uh-oh, trying to get fancy, but it's a loose football. And they steal it back on the return. Well, I love the creative thinking, trying to work in a lateral to that return, but that time just doing a little bit too much, and it results in giving the ball right back.
You know where laterals are fun, Kate?
Where?
On the playground. Or maybe playing Pop Warner.
Okay.
But when you got men of this kind of caliber of speed and athleticism, that risk is just not worth the reward.
So march it forward after they accept the penalty.
Automatic first down.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Rip, 23. Silver.
Lawrence now off the play action. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Here we go, son.
Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard.
Hey. Here we go, son.
They put a receiver in motion right.
Here we go, son.
Here we go, 2nd and very long. Pass brought in by Parker Washington. And they get this down to the 28. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
Let's go.
Lawrence working from the gun. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. This from 48 on the left hash. The kick by Shudak is good. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
Automatic first down.
You hate to see this on 4th down for that defense. Roughing the kicker. Now they've got a first inside the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Buying some time. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And they're going to have to regroup after this one. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Hey, run!
Here's Lawrence to throw. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
You get into the red zone, and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
Cam Little getting the call on 4th down here to put 3 up for the Jaguars. This one from an even 40 yards out. The kick by Shudak is good. And they're on the board.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy who can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance.
Yeah, I'm a kid and I'm good at Madden, so I about to see.
No kick is a guarantee.
Xavier Gibson now to return. This return makes it up to the 25. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. They're led out by one of the game's most tenured veterans and most decorated quarterbacks of all time, Aaron Rodgers. First play, Rodgers letting it rip.
I think it's safe to say, Kate,
No, he was open.
may be one of the most
He was open.
polarizing figures in the NFL. But there is nobody that will
Oh, yeah,
question his
I'm
ability
getting open.
to spin a football different than everybody else. Just ask his receivers, tight ends, running backs, anybody that's ever played with him. He elevates their game.
Okay.
And elevates his own game to an MVP kind of level. That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat.
It's because it's my first time being on PlayStation. My dad ain't playing PS. On my uncle's. That's what.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Rodgers here from the gun. He's throwing deep.
Yes.
To Wilson. Big gain downfield.
Good job.
Hits
Good
the
job.
20.
Good job.
It's a New York touchdown. The Jets pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They